right? Whenever you see something that you love in someone, it's the universe telling you that it could be in your path as well. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be witnessing.
Oh, you have it in you. Everybody has it in you. He said we're perfect.
Right? So I hope that this inspires you. Like what Monat said today, we don't have a lot of life to live. Right? We don't have a lot of life left with our loved ones. Some of us already lost that. Right? Why are you waiting so long? Why are you playing so small?
This is Isabella here, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, as you guys can tell, I am so excited for this video. We're going to be diving into a cult conference, mind you. I might have to start making this into a series where I call it the cult conferences, aka multi-level marketing conferences that are hosted every single year for each of these damn MLMs that we talk about. So this is the one that has been highly anticipated. It is the one about the Monations conference. You guys know Monet has a conference every single year usually. That is where all of these promoters will come together, most of the time on their own dime, completely in to get inspired, motivated, and get prizes and awards and shit like that. We need to talk about this, and I decided that I want to dive into a lot more conferences from here on out. I actually was really fortunate enough to kind of pay attention and find out that Saint actually had a conference the same time as Monet. So this Friday, guys, make sure you have my post notifications on. Click that bell button down below and make sure it says all notifications so that way you'll be notified of when I upload my Saint video, because I'm going to be diving into the Saint conference as well. There's so much content that's coming out, and also an It Works conference is coming up here soon. Before we begin though, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell button down below so that you'll be notified of every single video I post. Alright, without further ado, let's hop into this Monations video. Let's go. Alright guys, so I have a lot of things to say. So Monations actually happened literally this past weekend. Again, if you guys are too new here, conferences usually are held to where there are tickets that are sold for these events, and people that are promoters are, if we're going to be real here, pressured into going to these events. A lot of these promoters are told by their uplines that these are like motivational, they're really helpful, and they're beneficial to the business. I'm going to be super real with you here. It is a glorified circus, straight up. Couple categories I'm going to be really diving into because there is insane amounts of stuff that's going to be happening. First of all, some of the day-to-day things that happen during these activities, some of the new product launches that we're going to be diving into, some of the crazy little like individual training some of these teams hosted for their own team in their hotel rooms and etc. There's just so much that's going on here from all these different people across the board, and it's just literally a fucking hot mess. I can't even stand it. So one of the first things that I want to show you that was a little bit before the actual major part of the conference. So they had an individual under the last name of Maxwell, but apparently he's someone that's like a multi-level marketing guru type thing. Anyways, there was Instagram stories that were posted about being a Maxwell graduate. A Maxwell graduation ceremony was held, and all these people that were quote unquote trained by him or Maxwell certified dressed up as if they got PhDs. And honestly, I think this is a perfect kickoff to the actual major part of this conference. Is the majority of all of this, like entirety of this conference, is dressing up like a business owner, dressing up like someone who has done something actually. You know what I mean? Anyway, so let's look at one of this first part here. So in the original beginnings of a lot of these Monet conferences, they have a ton, and I mean a ton of booths and everything. I have been to events before, and like one example, it's actually quite similar to a creator event in the way that it's set up. So with a lot of events, what they do is if they have new launches of products, they set up really cool areas that are like great for like pictures, testing out the products. It's just a really like photo ready area, right? And so they're marketing off a lot of new products that they are releasing and launching here. So this is actually an Instagram post that was made by another girl. We've seen her a lot on this channel actually. And she's in front of a mirror that says "You're a Vision," and they're promoting new things that they were launching for their skincare line. So the caption says, "Vision is one thing this company gifted me. I always knew I was going to be successful since I was a little girl. I was talking to my parents, I'm going to buy them a big house and maids. Okay. I was always dreaming big, but as I got older, that vision started to fade. Life started to kick in, and I didn't have a clue how I would get anything that I wanted. Failing courses, getting fired from jobs, feeling like I'm not good enough at anything, not having enough money in the account, and started to chip away at that dream. Monet and WFAB gave me the how. They gave me the plan. They gave me a vehicle to make that dream come true. They gave me a vision. Thank you. Yesterday was just registration of Monations, and it's already exceeded all of my expectations. The next 3 days are only going to make that vision ever clearer and my drive ever stronger. I'm ready." So a lot of people actually posted up a lot of these, posts of like, hey, Monations is starting up. I have a vision. I have a goal. I have a dream. And watching all of these posts, one of the biggest things that I was noticing is, again, they told their story, their why, how they got here. But I truly think with most of these posts, I feel like they have such a hardcore over exaggeration of like them before Monet. I feel like so many people have it to where like maybe they were broke or they weren't like super financially stable, right? But I feel like once they get into Monet, they milk the hell out of this big time, like, and claim that they were just absolutely screwed. They had no opportunities, no nothing. Some of it just seems really unrealistic. Also, another thing too that I really think is just super interesting to me is I think a lot of you guys know, you've seen influencers that have been taken on to like New York Fashion Week, to other trips because they're partnering up with brands, they have actual collaborations and deals, and they're working together on like helping like assist the brand in launching products essentially. It's a major marketing tactic. However, I think that they're trying to embody the whole I'm an influencer being invited to an influencer event. You know what I mean? Where they're like, oh my gosh, look at all these cool things. We were invited. We were personally brought here. When in reality, they're literally paying over $200 for a ticket, for crying out loud, not including flights, no nothing. And they're going to this conference, shoveling out a shit ton of money, not even including food, the products that are going to be launched, the Monet gear that's there, all these other things that are going to pop up that again your team and everyone else is going to want to get and are going to kind of push you to get. So it's just insane amounts of money for an experience that really truly isn't actually benefiting them. I know Monet wants to make absolutely sure that there are insane amounts of like photo ready areas because they want more marketing, more people to post and brag about how phenomenal this is. And it's sad to me seeing all these like booths, for example, that they look cool as shit. Yeah, they're set up really cool because they want pictures done, but it's sad to me that so much of like where that came from was money that was lost by thousands of people over the past several years, even if we think about it, of people in Monet that lost so much. It doesn't just come from anywhere. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it sickens me. All these beautiful booths and setups were like that money in order to set those things up for the party designers, technically, because you're gonna have people that are like event planning industry. They're literally gonna be setting this up for you. That costs a lot of money. And it just literally disgusts me to no end. All right, guys. So anyways, another thing that I want to further discuss and bring up is with this conference and convention, naturally they have all the booths and everything for pictures. They have the Monet gear that is up and set up for shopping, all the other products that are there, and then later on they have the products that they currently actually announced throughout the entire conference that are up in those areas. But then you actually go into the real stadium. So this is a massive ass stadium in Atlanta that they were able to rent out, I think at the State Farm Stadium, I think, I'm not too sure. Nonetheless though, there with everything going on with COVID, there are specific requirements for traveling and attending these things and being in these buildings. Correct? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, let's talk about this shit, because look at this picture, for example. This is the WFAV Monations. It's an Instagram story that was posted of this team. And even if we look at all these other videos of thousands and thousands of people that are near each other, I don't see a mask anywhere at all. And if you guys have been seeing this or catching up recently, there actually was a conference for another MLM known as Paparazzi. They had kind of a very similar thing where there was no mask. A lot of people are very much the anti-vax in a lot of these MLMs, and we had a shit ton of people die from COVID. They literally got back and it was like flies dropping. It was literally insane how many people died from COVID. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely terrified of that happening, because this is an even bigger situation. This is a bigger stadium. There are thousands more people here. And so looking at this, none of these people are vaxxed. And what so pisses me off to no end is there are most of these people are people that have preached about not wanting to get vaccinated, not wanting to stay healthy, not wanting to even at the bare minimum wear a mask. And another thing too is there's no real social distancing going on in this at all. Like, we don't see all of the stadium like filled up, you know what I mean? There's still higher areas that are not packed. We didn't initiate the separation of, oh, let's make it to where there's a certain amount of chairs like in between like certain amounts of people. I don't know. There was not real good COVID precautions that were in place whatsoever. And it was honestly fucking disgusting. It pissed me off, and especially seeing the paparazzi event where people died like crazy. I'm really terrified right now. And speaking of, I literally just checked this morning. Sarah Hill was on her Instagram story talking about how she has a sore throat and her ears feel weird and everything. And now I'm like, is it really just after your big event, or did you get COVID? Atlanta has a strict mask mandate. We don't give a fuck. We're the resistance. I'm not gonna, if she's on our page, I'm not blurring her fucking face on this, because if you're gonna be that bold and irresponsible, then you're gonna be visually seen. I don't give a shit. If you're gonna be this bold about it, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Atlanta has a strict mask mandate. Again, a mask mandate. Even the stadium says, hey, put a fucking mask on. And these people are like, we're the resistance. Of what? Fuck are you resisting? Protecting people? You are all about, we everyone with our business opportunity. You won't even do the bare minimum of wear a fucking mask? Like, you're an asshole. You're an absolute asshole. It's disgusting. She's panning over thousands of people that no mask, no nothing. Most of these people are like, oh, COVID doesn't exist and I'm not going to get vaccinated. I'm not going to do nothing. You're that careless? I know I'm getting real spicy here, but go fuck yourself. Straight up. I have no respect for people that are like this. We're so far with the insane bullshit, the cost that it takes to even go to these events. We have the absolutely no COVID, no give a fuck about COVID at all. Let's keep moving on, because like, we're not even done. We just hit the surface of this shit show. So again, when we kick off into Monations, right, they have so many people that are motivational speakers. So we have like, yeah, a lineup of motivational speakers, people that win awards, the people that win awards that are on certain levels that get to speak, specific promoters do. We have performances, so singers, acrobat, I believe is what it's called. Acrobatics, I'm not too sure, but there's just performances and whatnot. Flash mobs, all the shit. So anyways, let's actually dive into some of these motivational speakers that were hired. Monet literally paid for people to come here and speak life into these individuals, because these conferences are meant to motivate people and essentially brainwash them into thinking that, oh, I have the tools now to do well. Again, if you want to hype people up in a cult, what do? You isolate them for a couple days together like this. You label them as a family. You get people to be inspired. You show people that are doing well in the cult, and then you try and instill the wisdom from these top people into them and saying, you can do it too. Now go back and follow what we told you. And that's what we're seeing. So this is something that Sarah Hill actually posted. This is a quote from one person that was an speaker. Don't let small-minded people project their smallness onto you. She says, y'all know who you are. You do not affect me. I'm big. You are small-minded. And this is actually a screenshot from the MLM Boss Babe. She said, 1, it's an effect, which I thought was funny. 2, sure thing, Sarah, but yes, keep taking time out of your precious motivational quotes convention to tell us how not affected you are, just so we know for sure. Bingo. That is a thing I actually wanted to talk about and I think is amazing. So again, I really truly think that this theory of brainwashing people more with these motivational speakers is truly existing and happening right now with all these conventions. So, and I want to tell you guys right now, I want you all to feel so fucking proud right now being a part of this community, or this movement, mind you, this movement of protecting people from MLMs and exposing the truth. Because I noticed a pattern of scrolling through all of these MLMer stories is most of the motivational speakers or the promoters or the people that were accepting awards, they all highlighted us. Now here, they didn't specifically say the anti-MLM community or movement, but they did in fact talk about the haters and the people that are trying to drag them down, or the small-minded ones. That's us. That's the people that are exposing the truth. And the fact that they wasted thousands of dollars to pay for these motivational speakers, or wasted their breath instead of thanking their team and talking shit on us on that stage, I thought was phenomenal. And another thing that I wanted to kind of express here too, if you're a successful company, you don't pay motivational speakers to talk shit on people that don't like your company. Why? Because there's no need if you're doing well and not doing anything wrong. There was no way in hell I would have a business, right? And let's say I have a creator event, right? And I'm celebrating a new launch of products. I am not going to talk about people that don't like my company. 1, I'm not going to do sketchy shit. It's not going to be an MLM. But you see what I'm saying? You don't waste your time on that. We don't see any other companies like Walmart talking shit on people that give them bad reviews. We don't see Target that's losing their mind over people that don't like Target. We don't see anything like that ever. However, we see this massive conference with an already very sketchy company, and their motivational speakers and anyone else that needs to be thanking people for what's going on in this Monet conference, they're talking about us. They're talking about the haters. They're highlighting us so much. Why would they need to highlight us? That's because they're doing it because they know we are affecting the business. They know that we are affecting the people that are joining. We are literally creating a movement. Like, all of these people and every single one of you guys that talks about the anti-MLM movement is literally creating a problem for them. Why else would they need to push that so hard and multiple times throughout their conference? I loved it. Next slide though. You have the DNA of a king of kings running through you. Again, just simply more brainwashing. Build a legacy for the main characters of your life. Stop worrying about the extras. They're inconsequential. Another mention of us, if we're being real here. Another mention of the family members that don't support people in MLMs. Another mention of people that are saying, hey, Lauren, please don't join Monet, because they literally screw people over and it's a very toxic environment. That's they're literally trying to make you not believe in them, and they're trying to think of us as people that don't know what we're talking about, just the haters, just the extras, just the bullshit. They're brainwashing these poor promoters because they're trying to hold on to any promoter and any money that they can get out of these people. Monat's culture isn't by default, it's by design, and it's because of the leaders in this company. I do think it's by design. Absolutely. I do think it's by design. Design of scamming people and their own version of scamming. If we're going to be real here, we see different versions and different forms of scamming all throughout different MLMs. Monat is a very prominent MLM, and they're very creative in the way that they scam people. So yeah, I think it's definitely by design. Design of all the bullshit happening on the top percent of the company. This one, success is all about you, significance is all about others. That is a very interesting quote. Success is all about you. Significance is all about others. So this is another thing that I wanted to highlight. With a lot of their speeches, they were trying really hard to do the whole, we're a family, focus on your team. And again, why else would you need to do that if that wasn't, such a significant part of your success? They really tried to embrace the family mentality, even though that's not at all how that company is set up. It was just so weird. It's trying to they're trying to eliminate any outside perspective and trying to keep them as tight-knit as possible so that way they don't question what they're doing in the company. And it's so culty and fucking gross, it makes me mad. This is another one. Are you complaining or are you preparing as you wait? So what I'm getting from this is, if you're quote unquote complaining, aka talking about how this business is not doing well for you, are you just doing that, or are you preparing as you wait? So you're waiting around for the success that won't come. So you want people to not complain, and just literally wait around for the success and preparing for it to come. I'm trying to show this because I want anyone that comes across this to kind of look at this from a different perspective. Even if you did go to the conference, look at this and think a little bit. Doesn't this sound weird to you? Doesn't this sound like, wow, this is a little bit off-putting? And it's just, I can't stand this at all. So now we actually get into numbers. So they start getting into, again, hyping their company up. They want to show these numbers because they want their promoters to be able to share these types of numbers, but they're trying to manipulate these numbers to have people think, oh my God, our company is the greatest thing ever. Perfect example, 2.3 billion cumulative revenue, 1.1 billion commissions paid. Let those numbers sink in. So think about this too. There is no tiny lettering that is saying that this is from the year 2020 or 2021. This is throughout their entire existence of Monat, okay? But to me, what that number to me says is there's a shit ton of people that have been at the bottom that have been filtered through and that have been the creation and the reason for that number. This is another one that Sarah Hill posted. It says, 50 cents of every dollar is paid right back out to the field. I would love to help you build this business too. Okay, if this, again, was such a phenomenal opportunity, how come the income disclosure statement says that people barely made shit every year? It's so messed up. So then this next thing, so they talk about new bonuses and things that a lot of people at our promoters can potentially get. Again, this is something I actually highlighted in Lavelle. What a lot of MLMs do is they take big moments like the new year or conferences or trips to announce big opportunities. Most of the time, these opportunities are, hey, if you join right now, you could earn a trip, or hey, we're gonna lower the ranks or adjust a couple things so that way you have a better chance than before at getting this several $1,000 bonus. They do this for a reason because they know when the new year, new me perspective pops up. After Monations, people are hyped and won't shut the fuck up about this at all. So people are going to be taking advantage of it and hopping on it because they see the event, right? They see how amazing this event looks. Then they see all the pictures that these promoters are posting up with these booths and everything. They see the conference. Then they see the announcement of what they can potentially receive from the company. A lot of people are going to try and join because they see all these visually and think that that can happen for them. MMBs, AMMs, and MMSs join the US in Miami. Who? Career rank MMBs, AMMs, and MMS as of close of August commissions period. As of close of August commissions period. Maintain August career rank for 3 of 4 months, September through December 21, or advance to one of these career ranks in September or October. Plus, build 2 blocks. You can join today as a market partner and be on an earned leadership trip in Miami with these 2 people in January. So right there, again, right there, they are trying to push. If you join this fall and if you hit these ranks, you can go on a trip. Even though most people that are reading this, they don't know that they're not free trips. They don't know that there's a lot of cost in it. They don't even know that you have to spend a shit ton of money to go to this conference. So naturally, people seeing this are going to join, and it's disgusting. Okay, so next statistic that they pulled up, and again, I really wish that they had a lot of studies and an actual file that was attached or like a link on the bottom so I could look into this more. But anyways, it says, 3 million total VIPs and retail customers enrolled. Our customers love these products. So they say 3 million people. Okay. Again, I need you to also think about the fact that they are pretty global. They are now going to be at 10 countries. So if we really think about it in terms of 10 countries, 3 million is a decent amount, absolutely. But my thing is, what type of number is this? Is this how many people have ever signed up? Are they still there or did they stop? How did they calculate this number? This to me, I know is got to be a skewed number. There's nothing genuinely telling me anything at all, a time period, no nothing. So this is something that could very easily be manipulated so people think, wow, that's a shit ton of people. When this could easily been the entire existence of Monat for the past 7 years and how many people have ever joined the VIP and retail customer stuff. They said customers enrolled. Total people that have ever enrolled, 3 million. How many people are currently enrolled now is what I want to know. Next one, 19 million customer acquisition bonuses paid. 19 million acquisition bonuses paid. Again, there is no specific timeline on this. These are manipulated numbers. They are trying to set these up to say, oh my God, look at what we're doing, when we realize that this is truly not as significant and incredible. You know what I mean? This is another one I want to show you guys. What are our customers saying? Perfect 10 out of 10 rating on brand appeal. Who's saying that? Is it the customers that are actually technically your promoters? Because the promoters are really the customers that are saying this? Where was the study pulled from? How many people did you interview? See, this is, again, super skewed and super easy to manipulate. Did they have 10 of their top fucking leaders interviewed for this? And then they're like, oh, all 10 of them love it. There are no other programs that compete with the VIP program. Yeah, there are. Every other MLM has very similar programs like this. The discounts and the deals, like, the auto ship shit, come on now. Every MLM has this. Maybe there's a couple of details that are different, but like they're no different. All right, guys, so every time that there's a conference with any MLM, they always put their main big product launches during this time. Again, if we're being real here, it's very smart on the MLM's part to do that because they already have thousands of people there. Every single person that's a promoter is going to be like, I want to be some of the first people to say, oh, look, I have exclusive access to products. I bought it all. It's so good. I can't live without it. Hey, guys, look at all the shit that I got and their new launches. You need to get it too. So they show and announce it. They talk about how great it is so that way you can immediately, even while you're at the conference, talk about these products. And again, you want to talk about them as soon as possible so you buy them. So again, they have their biggest sellouts during these MLM conferences. So here's what they released. So they have a new hair care line that repairs all the way down to the core. They're a new damage repair line. Now, they literally have started talking about how this is a patented or very new thing that's revolutionary and no one ever has had. And the entire time I was scrolling through all of this, I was like, this is a lot like Olaplex. You know, the salon quality stuff, but nonetheless, this is a product that is a repair and strengthen 3 layers deep to the core of hair fiber and bonds the hair fiber from the inside out, 45% stronger, based on instrumental tests by a third-party laboratory. More damage repair products, addresses 4 types of hair damage, features novel Monat exclusive patent pending technology. Okay, patent pending. Monat exclusive patent pending technology. It doesn't sound at all good. But then Sarah Hill, of course, says never been done before by any professional haircut product line. Okay, give me 1 second. So you say a damage repair product that addresses 4 types of hair damage. And also, so again, we're going through, there's so many different layers of this new damage repair collection. And what I'm sitting here thinking as I'm watching this is, I thought all the products that you had were transformative and help with damage already. That's all I see you guys preach about. Your hair is amazing, right? Your hair is phenomenal and you can't live without Monat. But now suddenly this is going to be what you need now. But I thought Monat already had the answers. This doesn't make any sense with me. They can't keep the same story or they don't even market their products properly to where there's any differentiation between the two. Okay, so guys, continuing on, I want to show you all as well another beautiful example. So after they talked about all the products and, you know, everything that they were launching, like just for the first round of like products that they were launching for their hair, the damage repair stuff, they showed this.
It's been an amazing year.
So they have it already. That's what I'm saying, is every time they have conferences, they have people, they buy it. They buy it immediately, like right after it's launched. They don't, like, they just buy the shit quick. Let's actually react to a motivational speaker that has popped up. This is on, I believe, day 2. But anyways, let's listen to this.
Growth. That's what matters in life. That's what matters for you. Too many of you, listen to me, sister. You worry about the extras of your movie. You ever go to a movie and at the end you stick around a while? It shows the main characters, and then it's like bouncer number 3, cab driver number 2. You know what I'm talking about, right? These people don't even have names. They're inconsequential. They're background noise. You give them all the power in your life. You give them all the power. You worry about what they think, what they say, what they comment, when they quit. You know who just quit your team this week? An extra. I'm not as a human.
All right, I gotta pause that. Did you guys hear that? Do you know who just quit your team this week? An extra. Pretty much saying you are not important to us at all the second you're done. What about family? What about Monet family? We're so close. We are a team. So if somebody quits the team, they're just an extra and they don't matter. This is a motivational speaker. Brainwashing. You're not important to Monet. And this is at a conference. This is the people that they hired this guy to speak. And they literally are saying, you mean nothing to them if you are gone from that team. All right, guys, so what we're going to be reacting to now, we're going to be actually reacting to a team training that is during this conference. So I thought you were going to get all the training just in this conference because that's what you paid to deal with, but instead you're going to hear the same shit that you usually do on a Monday morning, just physically in person and not on Zoom. So here are a couple of our favorites that we have shown on this channel that are going to be having everyone sitting on the floor listening to them speak at them. So yay, we love that.
You know, there's going to be MPCs speaking, you're going to hear their stories, and when you look at somebody on stage, even right now, it's not really stage, you know, when you look at somebody, I want you to think, that's going to be me one day.
Absolutely, baby.
Right? That's going to be me on stage one day.
Yep.
Right? Whenever you see something that you love in someone, it's the universe telling you that it could be in your path as well. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be witnessing it.
Oh, you have it in you. Everybody has it in you. He said we're perfect. Your
Exactly.
spiritual DNA is perfect. We all have the same shit. We just gotta work on it.
Exactly. So I hope that, you know, the next few days really adds urgency to your business, because I feel like sometimes we're just like in the motion. Sometimes, oh, let's just post, let's just do this, let's just do that. But we don't have urgency to get it done. We don't have urgency to figure out the solution for what's not working for us. We're not getting the MPs, we don't have urgency to figure out why. We're not getting MPs, we don't have urgency to figure out why that's not working or what we need to change. Right? So I hope that this inspires you. Like what Monat said today, we don't have a lot of life to live. Right? We don't have a lot of life left with our loved ones. Some of us already lost that.
Oh, so guilt tripping. That we already lost our loved ones. This is sick. So we don't have a lot of life, so let's fucking waste it on an MLM. Or no, I want you to waste it on an MLM so I cash in more checks. So I can do whatever I want and you're miserable. But oh, sure thing. I'm going to use you as a photo prop this weekend for all the pictures for my Instagram to show that I'm a team leader, but I genuinely don't give a shit about you.
Right? We don't have a lot of life left with them. So you need to add urgency to get your dreams and your goals now. Why are you waiting so long? Why are you playing so small? Right? I want you guys to just go even harder. If something's not working, what I see all the time, you know, maybe a sale. We post on the Friday, we post on the Saturday, we're like, oh fuck, ain't nobody buying. It's Sunday, I'm like, you know what? They're not gonna buy anyways, why am I gonna post?
Oh, so she's talking real quickly about how like, oh, well, nobody's going to buy on a Sunday, so I won't post. My thing is, y'all don't have breaks, something on weekends? Like, I get if you're going to call yourself an entrepreneur, which they're not, but if you're going to call yourself an entrepreneur, a lot of people sometimes have to put in extra time throughout the weekends even. I know I do that a lot, but mind you, you also have to learn balance and have breaks, which I do, sometimes not on the weekends, but throughout the week. All I'm saying is you literally are going to train people to still post no matter what, even throughout the weekends? Where's the time freedom? I thought that's what y'all offered.
Right? How many of us have done that? In your head, have done that. Right? The whole fucking group, right? So you need to have urgency to figure out what is not working. What's not working? Why it's not working? What can you do differently? What can you implement? Urgency to inspire, urgency to change. Right? So I really want you guys to have that, because that's what like you should see Jazz. When there's an issue, when there's a problem, when we're stagnant, she's like, brain is like this. She's like, no, we're stagnant. We need to figure something out. Yeah. But you need to be like that with your own business.
I love that.
Because you know that it works. You know that it works. You see how many millionaires we have? 7? Probably more this weekend.
Okay, so 68 millionaires that are in this company. So quote unquote, you know that it works. How many thousands and thousands of people though are in Monet? How many thousands of people are busting their ass and still not a millionaire? Even make sorry, you don't have to be a millionaire to do well, but still not even doing well on this. This is so weird. And yeah, she's talking about one of her friends, or I don't know if it's a downline or sideline, whatever, somebody that she posts with all the time, that if something's not working or not working, like happening for her, she gets like, oh shit, we gotta do something, Yeah, I get that. You need to do something because you're going to lose your rank. I think everyone does that in most of these MLMs. And what's so sad to me is, again, I've talked about this before, most of these motivational speakings are specifically like talking down on people as if they're stupid and as if they're not doing the actions. Well, most of them are. Most of them are trying. All those people paid for tickets and plane tickets to come down to this convention. Most of these people are listening, trying so hard to learn, doing everything that they can. Why are you talking down on them, trying to label this as an inspirational video? It's not inspirational. It's the same shit they hear every single week, all the time, but it doesn't change the fact that the statistics are against them. 60.
You gotta do a little wiggle.
It works if you work. That's it.
Yeah, and figure out what's working for you. Now, there's a really big difference between urgency and pressure. Those are two different things, right? We're not gonna put pressure on people, but we have urgency that if with this person that's not working out, we're gonna be attracting more, right? So, so I don't want you guys to be. Urgency doesn't mean, oh, you need to sign up, why don't you sign up, why don't you sign up. That's not urgency. That's pressure. Those are two different things. Pressure feels icky. Urgency feels exciting. It's like, damn, I gotta get in on this right now because they got Monations, they got Christmas coming up, they got, no, I need to start right now. Right? That's urgency. Right? We don't chase. Do you chase men?
No. The fuck?
So why are you chasing women then?
Yeah.
Right? If we don't chase men, we're not going to chase women. We attract. And you have to like shift how it is in your body. Like, where's Dorothy? Oh, there she is. Guys, this girl is all fucking in it. She's in the business, so the third month in the business. Already qualified for Vegas.
What?
Number 5 in PV last month in all of WV. She was like, so she got like 1,800 PV last month, and she was like so excited. She got Vegas, and then
Whoa. Okay, listen to this real quickly. Sorry, I gotta stop this. So, this girl that's speaking right now, Jeremy, from Instagram, she is the one that's pointing out this one individual and saying, this girl is on fire. She's been in the company for 3 months, and she hit top 5 of PV personal volume in the entire WFAB organization. But she just mentioned it was 1,800 PV. That's not insane. And the fact that there's a shit ton of people in that room, no one's hitting that at all.
The new month started, went back to 0, and the limiting belief started screaming, oh my god, what if I can't do it again? What if I can't duplicate it? And like, I'm not sure. And then she felt those limiting beliefs creep in. She was at work, right?
I was at home.
Oh, she was at home. She went into the bathroom, and she literally went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror, and she's like, no, everybody wants to buy my products. Everybody wants to do business with me. Everybody wants to buy my products. You're going to be a millionaire, right in the mirror. And then she walked out of the bathroom, and she got a text message saying, hey, how can I buy those products again?
I gotta stop this. So she's saying that limiting beliefs of being scared you're not going to hit the rank again. Says that she's going to be a millionaire in the next year, which we already have 3 months down. So, okay, sure. Unless you're going to be, unless starting now you're going to be a millionaire in the next year. You only hit 1,800 now and you're on the 3rd month still of PV. Are you going to be a millionaire? Are you sure?
All of you guys can do that. So you need to stop looking at these people like they're something special, because I'm telling you they're not.
I'm not.
I love y'all.
Okay, so I know I'm pausing this a lot. This is another thing that I think is really weird that I'm seeing Monet run with big time. Again, I see this with a lot of other MLMs, but it's very unsettling to me how they're starting to point at the top leaders and be like, oh, we're not special. You can do this. Like, we're not special. As if, like, I'm not special, you're not special, nobody is I don't know. I just don't get it.
They're just people. We gotta stop putting people on pedestals.
Yeah.
I'm not special. They're not special. We just kept going. We just had urgency. We just kept figuring it out. It's nothing special. It wasn't a gift from God. We just kept going and kept figuring it out.
Oh, wait a minute. So it wasn't a gift for God, but it usually is a gift from God half the time you talk about it. It's not a gift from God right now in this little team meeting, but usually you're like, oh, Monet is a gift from God. It has blessed me. It is a gift from God that I'm here. Make up your fucking minds. And also, I really think this is totally a part of brainwashing, is getting people so tired and so bombarded with all the craziness of the company that like that's all that they think about, and they feel like their tiredness is like a side effect of all the amazing things happen to them. You know what I mean? So think about that though. Think about going hardcore for the next several days of just go, 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 go. Here's a training. Here's the conference. Oh, we're going to buy some more products. Okay, now a team lunch. Oh, guess what? Now the leader wants us to meet in her fucking room so that we can sit on the floor and hold hands and sing and listen to her teach us stuff that we hear every other Zoom call. Then we go back to the conference. Oh, tonight's leadership awards night. Everyone gets dressed up. Like, that is exhausting. That is exhausting and horribly expensive. Yeah, so that's just an example of some of the stuff that's popping up. So let's keep looking. Like, we've got so much more popping up. It's unreal because this just gets worse, guys. Sarah Hill is actually an individual, again, another top leader that we've highlighted before. So after one of the first or second days, I can't remember exactly, she had a bunch of people out for a dinner. So look at this real fast. They did is they actually rented out a restaurant, I think called Thrive. Kind of funny how we talk about another MLM kind of, you know, with the same name. But anyways, so she rented out an entire restaurant so she could have a bunch of new people from her team come, which I'm going to be honest with you and super clear here, that I don't really see a lot of people or a lot of top leaders doing that. Because if I'm going to be real with you here, if you're going to call yourself a boss and a leader, you should be doing those things for your team and doing good things for your team, right? So I will say I do think that's good that she decided to, rent out a restaurant. Again, I still don't know if she paid for the whole bill. If she's a Monet millionaire, I think you can foot the bill for a shit ton of people that are coming from your team. I'm just saying, if I had that money, that's exactly what I would be doing. But nonetheless, I don't know if she footed the bill or just rented out the restaurant. But anyways, let's listen to her talk about this.
But I want to share with you guys what happened tonight. So, when I knew that we were having our in-person conference, my main goal was to make sure that I had enough time to spend with new people. So the ones who were at a convention for the first time, the newbies, and I wanted to get to know them better. So I rented a restaurant here in Atlanta. So special. What I get to do for a living is more fulfilling than anything I've ever done. And I've been working since I was 14 years old. I'm so grateful to be here and to have the opportunity to meet so many incredible people. And I don't know where you are in your life or what you're looking for or what your goals are, but I truly believe with every fiber of my being that if you open yourself up to something that maybe doesn't look like the norm to you, it may be exactly what you need. And tonight I had the chance to have just so many incredible conversations, and it really did. It was the perfect way to end my night.
So again, this is just another example of some stuff that goes on with this. Now, like I just said, do I think that it's good for her to do that kind of stuff? Yeah, because if you're going to call yourself a boss or a leader or whatever, do boss or leader shit. So yeah, that was good. Again, I don't know if she actually footed the bill for the thing, you know, as like a thank you for coming out, but who knows? I honestly highly doubt it. I still don't have a lot of respect for this individual because of the way that she is to a lot of people. So hell no. But anyways, let's keep rolling. So we're moving on to the next day, right? Next day, there's so much going on. And here's the thing. Also, I want to clarify as well. A lot of these clips, I couldn't keep up with it. There was so much crazy bullshit. Some of this stuff is not perfectly in order. Nonetheless, though, the shit happens. Again, guys, continuing on, look at this shit. So the Scientific Advisory Board is speaking now, right? The Monet Scientific Advisory Board of all these doctors, probably paid off, if we're gonna be real here, but again, I don't know. Probably are, but I don't know. Anyways, so look at this. This is a quote from one of these scientists, you know, a guy that should, I don't know, stick to the science of stuff instead of inputting his own opinion, but we can clearly see where his standards are. With social media, it's easy for people who don't know anything to attack the ones at the top. And it's easy to see this company is the top. Our only job is to make sure these products are safe and effective, and it's obvious how safe and effective they are. How is it obvious they're safe and effective? Why? When basic people like me can literally test out these products, look into the ingredients, and figure out by themselves that they're shit. I know, it's easy for people who don't know anything to attack the ones at the top. It's not attacking. It's verbally expressing the problematic things you guys do. One, I'm not going to trust a freaking scientist that supports an MLMs. You're the one that's supposed to believe in statistics and facts, right? Look at the fact sheet of Monat then. That right there is proof enough, but no, we're not going to look into the income disclosure statements and see how toxic that environment is. So why the hell would you support a company and help with providing insight of their products? Why would you do that? Because he doesn't truly believe in actual science then, or actual facts for that matter. I just find that hilarious. Even the scientists have an input on the haters. The smart people in the room are so bothered by us. That's funny. This is another one. The person who tested the Monat men's product line first was my 14-year-old son. We trust our families with these products. This one again, Sarah Hill pops off again and says something that literally makes no sense. It's funny, people used to attack the products. Now that they know the product performance is easily the best in the market, now they've moved on to attacking the business. We've proved them wrong on that again and again and again. It's also the best opportunity out there. Soon the haters will realize that we're only fans in denial. Bro, no one ever just started hating on the products. It wasn't just the products. Everyone hated the business. If this was just about products and there was no actual recruitment or problematic scamming going on, no one would give a shit, okay? But now when we also see that these products are overpriced, they don't have that good of ingredients, they're cheaply made, and they're horrific, yeah, we're gonna talk shit about all of them, okay? Some of those products may be good, okay? Some of them may be. I have tried a couple of the products. I think I like the dry shampoo. I think there was another one too, right? But the majority of them are overpriced, cheaply made, very ridiculous, and they're not as amazing as what they're claimed to be. The haters will realize that we're only fans in denial. When the hell will you realize that you're a brainwashed individual in denial of how terrible your company is? If it's such a great business opportunity, then why is it almost 90% of people fail? If the products are so good, why is it that we don't see Sephora trying to buy your ass out, or other people from all around trying to buy you, like buy the products? Why is it that you only have 4 million people in a matter of 7 years if you guys are doing that great and you're global? There's millions and millions of way more customers for Sephora, Ulta, Target that purchase products just like this. All right, guys, so now let's actually dive into some new things that are being launched. So after they talked about the new hair care products, they moved into skincare, body care. So I've talked about their skincare before. All their skincare products were terrible. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you here. I have tried their products. I did a video on their products. I dove into the ingredients. I talked to professionals about this. They suck. They are not good for you. So Monat wants to jump into the body care line right now. So body care is here, is what the story says. And it's the best I've ever used in my life. I'm not kidding. I checked all of my old stuff out this morning. Nonetheless, though, then it continues on to say, Dr. Alan Myers, our chief scientific officer, who has been working on this body care line for years, he said the goal is to blur the line between facial skincare and body care. It's all anti-aging and naturally based. Bro, Olay has already done this. Olay literally has an anti-aging line. So many companies have already had an anti-aging line. Do I fully believe all of them really help with anti-aging? No, I don't think so at all. Can they be beneficial to your skin? Absolutely. Everyone's done this though. This is truly not new. And I bet you when you look at the ingredients, they're gonna be so cheap and so basic. All right, this next one. So hyaluronic acid is a big aspect of their products apparently. Yes, hyaluronic acid is very good, but again, not new, not revolutionary. I can buy products just like that anywhere else. Olay has that. So many other people have that. This is nothing new. Probiotics in our body care. Again, so funny to me. Other natural ingredients, best ingredients in the world. Vitamin C serum for your body. I am literally dead. Vitamin C serum. You don't truly need that for your body. They're trying to make you think that you need these things for your body. Good, guys? You know what's good? This shit. Cocoa butter formula by Palmer's. This is $12 and this is big. This is huge. I lather my body every single day, sometimes twice a day with this shit, okay? This is good. You don't need stuff like this. This, has worked for thousands of years for people, okay? Cocoa butter, that kind of stuff, that's where it's at. So then again, furthering on, it says all of our products are tested and reviewed by dermatologists, toxologists, and ophthalmologists. Okay, and she says the clinical studies and testing behind these products are insane. This is what a lot of you guys don't know probably, but I want you guys to be aware for any product out there on the market. Just because it says dermatologist tested doesn't mean that it was approved, because you can have somebody test it, but that's a marketing tactic that a lot of companies use, and I understand why. They say dermatologist tested. That doesn't mean the dermatologist liked it. The dermatologist just tested the shit out. Okay, so then again, Dr. Brent Agin, we take it super seriously when it comes to the safety and efficacy of our products. Tune out the noise that says otherwise. These products are safe. Also, you guys, look at this screenshot. All the $1 million earners, tell me you can't do this too. For those of you that don't believe in this company and that you can't make money, all of these women are in our $1 million club and we're only getting started. Okay, not including taxes, fees, did they buy rakes? Also, how long have they been in the $1 million club? Have they finally hit it and they earn $1 million in commissions over 3 years? I don't know. But also, if we're gonna be real here, okay? That's not an insane amount of people. They say 68 millionaires. How many thousands of people are in that stadium that are barely making shit and had to put their plane ticket on a credit card to get there? Guys, so again, furthering talking about this, so they're still talking about more products. More products are launching. They're also launching in other countries. So, hence this Instagram post. Smiling because expansion's among us once again. They act like they're expanding their own business. They're not. Like, they literally act like they did this shit. It's embarrassing. Australia, you are the lucky winner. I am so excited to announce that we have officially expanded to Australia. This is a new chapter in the story of Monat, and I am so incredibly excited to welcome all my Aussie friends to the family. Simply put, if you want to be a part of an epic company that allows you the freedom to work from anywhere and gives you the ability to have your hustle determine your paycheck, we need to chat. Opportunity is knocking, and courageous ones get first dibs on the greatness that's about to unfold. You are currently reading the post that in the future you will say change your life, time to create the life of your dreams, DM me to get started. So again, the problem that I have is these top leaders are milking the shit out of, hey, people in Australia, and a lot of these people have a decent amount of following. So yeah, they're going to get a lot of people joining from Australia here, which makes me sick. So the rich are going to get richer and the downlines are going to get poorer. All right, guys, so again, more product launches. So we know Monat is in the health and wellness aspect. So they launched energy, they launched a bunch of like supplemental type things that are supposed to be better for you. They're essentially turning into like almost like it works in Arbonne. You know what I mean? They can't stop. They don't stick to one genre, one niche. They spread their shit out all across every category. So watch this. So they're releasing new superfoods, new products that are good for your body. They're also going to be releasing vegan protein, which, okay, vegan protein is lit, but they're going into the health and wellness stuff even more. Like, stick to your shit shampoo. If they have shampoo that has made people lose hair, allegedly, I am not trusting someone with some powder. Also, guys, remember I talked about how this is a glorified circus? So they have breaks here and there for performers and whatnot. And again, I'm no hate against the performers. These people are talented. But what's the point in hiring people for this? Like, why? What is this doing? People are paying money to get wisdom and taught and, you know, have actual help with their business. Fuck is this? Okay, so now guys, this is a big thing that I wanted to highlight that I truly wanted you guys to see. This is probably one of the most culty things that has happened during this entire whole deal. So they have the $1 million club, right? Then they had the $5 million club. This girl made $5 million. I want you to see what she says and is preaching to people. This is very important because this is exactly showing the type of shit that I am sick of seeing. And again, they will not shut up about the anti-hormone community. So So again, $250,000 bonus for hitting 5 million milestone in a matter of 4 years. Okay. Again, how many people lost so much money just for her to get that? Also, I love it. Again, they still have to, on every single slide, they have this Monet Market Parker income disclosure statement. It says the annual earnings of all active U.S. Monet Market Partners was $1,209.
So first and foremost, I want to thank the Urdaneta family, Stuart, Dad.
Now, real quickly, I know I'm pausing this a lot. Again, I'm going to get into this more later. Do you see how all these people that walk up are decked out? They have expensive gowns, designer gowns. I saw who they tagged. They have expensive things on them. I feel like they're trying to push the idea of everyone needs to dress up and look the part. But this is such a, I'm dressing up as a millionaire. I'm dressing up as I'm rich. I'm dressing up as if I'm a business owner. They are literally playing dress up for a role that they did not earn, nor does it truly exist. This entire conference was built off of the backs of thousands and thousands of people that had gotten fucked. But they can prance around in their designer and talk shit on people like us that are trying to expose this nastiness.
Lou, you guys have paved the way for us to find out. If you have had a friend, a family member, somebody that you love, say something mean about your business.
Wow.
Stand up if you thought that certain people would support you, and then they didn't.
Notice how every single one of them is standing up. If this was such a good business opportunity, if it was that amazing, why is everyone standing up then? Why is it that every single one of those people have had a family member tell them that this was wrong? You just accepted a $250,000 check, and that's what you want to put in your speech? Again, they wouldn't be talking about us so much if we didn't affect their paycheck.
If you were told that you would never run the car or the trips, and my favorite one, it's a pyramid scheme.
Again, in her little acceptance speech of this acrylic award and this paper check, she's literally saying, oh, it's, yeah, the favorite saying that everyone says, it's a pyramid scheme. Girly pop, $5 million earner club, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Hi, quick question. What percentage of that $5 million over the past 4 years, what percentage of that was from a team? Please tell me, could you earn that $5 million with just selling products? No, you could not, because you depend on a team.
Guys, if you're not standing up by now, you ain't working.
Oh, so if you aren't standing up because a family member is saying, hey, that's a problem, then you aren't working?
But seriously, I want you to look around this room right now, because it's all of us, and it's always been a way for me to help other people win. I've learned that sometimes your dream comes in a different package than what you expect. If I had got all of the things that I was wishing for and praying for 4 years ago, I wouldn't have got any of this. I would not be here today. So if you're here tonight and you feel like you are confused about your calling, I am here to tell you, you don't have to find your calling. Your calling will find you.
Monat's second $10 million club earner.
Again, guys, we have another break for a performance. Again, you guys, from this exact same individual, she posted this She said this, sorry, and somebody else posted and said, you didn't see me working 50 hours a week in my job and building this team or saying no 100 times. Network marketing might not be your dream. I know it wasn't mine, but it was the tool to make all my dreams come true and thousands of others as well. So again, they say that they have time freedom, but she worked 50 hours a week in her job and building a team. But why do something if it truly isn't your passion? I thought this was the passion. And again, more quotes. I have to lean in pretty hardcore because like this is super zoomed in. I can't sit. Wait, I can zoom in. Gotcha. Okay. Take the stones people throw at you and build an empire with them. That's what I did. Again, talking about other people that vocalize it. You can't literally accept a $250,000 check without talking shit. Where's your statistics to at least prove your point, girly pop? Network marketing was never my dream. I know it's not yours, but it was the tool to get me to my dreams. So I know all of you guys truly don't want to fucking do this, but hold on, you might get there. Wow. A tool to give me time freedom and financial freedom, and my favorite part of the tool is helping other people win. Okay, but again, you said you spent 50 hours a week. Where's the time freedom in that? Next one, I said no to this business time and time again. So here's this, you don't have to find your calling will find you. You just need to have faith. Oh, so being harassed constantly for people asking you to join this business is your calling finding you. Focus on who you become along the way. Ooh, a cult leader. Most people will live as an average life because it's average. Don't be most people. Oh, so the average life is anything besides an MLM? There is no grip on reality with this woman. Surround yourself with a community that pushes, encourages, and inspires you. Oh, so what you mean is surround yourself with a community like this one that is brainwashed and doesn't know anything outside of Monet. Yeah, gotcha. Lions only. The lion is not the strongest, the smartest, or the fastest, but they are still the king of the jungle. Lead like the lion. I hate it here. I really do. Guys, so just to show other little recaps right now, just to kind of wrap this up. So again, to kind of finish it off, they had a lot of nights where everyone got dressed up and decked out. I'm talking, again, people bought gala dresses, designer things and everything for the top leaders. And it literally blew my mind because it's like they live in a virtual reality truly. Like, we're gonna be real here, they kind of do. Like, where it's all these fake rewards, these, oh my God, look at me, I made all this money. Oh my God, look, I'm a top leader. Let me share the wisdom that I've shared with everyone, and it's on it's literally on repeat. It's all the same generic stuff, but it was just so weird to me. Like, it is just go, go, go. Everyone dresses up, and it's very odd to me. It's very odd to me that this cult conference has embraced so much of let's really sell this lifestyle. And that's all what this conference is. It's to manipulate the people and brainwash the people that are in more, and then try and manipulate and brainwash the people outside to think this is such a magical family and they're all connected and the products are great, the sisterhood's great, yada, yada, yada. I want everyone to know that all these are just pictures. These are just videos. These are just glimpses of everyone, because think about this. Half of these top leaders, from what I'm looking at, what I truly believe, from my perspective and opinion, they don't genuinely care about their team. Their team is a dollar sign to them. All these top leaders have hit a point where they're aware of their actions. You can't be in an MLM for that long and not know after a certain point. I get it, after a bit you might not understand, but once you hit a certain point, you know where your money's coming from. You see the problems. You're not that stupid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women are smart. And so naturally they want to make more money and keep it up and keep it rolling. So of course they're gonna share the sisterhood. They're gonna take pictures with their team even though they don't give a shit. They're gonna take pictures with other leaders even though they truly see them as a competition. There's no genuine real sisterhood, okay? This is nothing but a lie and selling you a dream. These Monaters are selling you a dream, and the actual Monet company itself are selling these promoters a dream. These conferences are toxic. And also, you guys, I wanted to tell you all right now too, all these products are already on a flash sale. They literally just launched. They already made a flash sale for the new launches. And before I actually close out this video, I do want to actually show you, okay, there are a couple screenshots that were actually sent to me here recently that I still think are very important to show. So Monet actually held a Sunday service, right? Which, okay, I am Christian, cool, that's sweet, you know, I mean, I like Sunday services, for example. However, I know this is connected to faith manipulation, and it was disgusting in my opinion. This is an example of it. It says, if you ever wondered what I do and why I do it, why I partner with this company, about 100 people accepted Jesus at our church service with John Maxwell this morning. Remember Maxwell, the guy that certified everyone? I'm sorry, but this guy is a cult leader. I just, absolutely not. But there's pictures and videos of people holding up a Bible or something. Or of another video that says what you're looking at is over 100 people giving their lives to Jesus at a hair care convention of all places. This is why I believe so strongly in this company. They are committed to changing lives, and I know that real eternal change only comes with Jesus. Now, I just find it a little bit weird, a little bit culty. I don't know. It's a little bit off in my opinion, but nonetheless. So let's review. Let's review about all this messy shit that's gone on. What have we learned so far? One, we have seen it was pretty expensive to go to this conference. We see people spending a lot of money on dresses, on flights, on tickets to get there, on food, on everything. Literally everything. They spend an ass ton of money, not including the new products, because those products are fucking expensive, not including the merchandise that were sold, because there's a bunch of hoodies, t-shirts, everything. There were so many things that were there. All the other booths, right? So they spent a lot of money right there. Two, COVID precautions were completely out the window. Half these people literally complained about COVID and called it a hoax. They also talk about it on the regular, so I know that. Them hosting a bunch of people to give inspirational messages when most of these messages are culty, contradictory, and talk about us most of the time, which I find ironic. Even the top promoters that received $250,000 and a bonus check couldn't avoid talking shit on us and trying to brainwash people more. Speaking of brainwashing, that happened a lot. Keeping people out all damn day, keeping them busy, and continuously sharing with them numbers that are probably horrifically altered. I just thought that was comical. Highlighters of the $1 million club, $5 million club, everything. And I cannot say this enough. I hate Monet with a passion. And this conference truly just highlighted all of their bad sides. There was nothing good about this at all. The only good thing that I can give to them is some of the outfits were pretty damn good. Okay? Other than that, it was a shit show and a half and an absolute circus. That was a long video, I know, but I wanted to dive into this. So if you have someone that wants to know about Monations, if you guys are curious, share this video, let them know. Let's share this so we can have people kind of witness what the hell went on. So anyways, you guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what you guys thought about this. What was your perspective? What's the worst thing about it? What are some points that you think I forgot to mention? Let me know. I want to hear all about it. So that is it. I will see you in the next video. Stay glowing, my beautiful queens. Love you. Bye.